Yo, what is going on, everybody? How are y'all doing today? I just got done playing some Money 8. I'm currently 2 series in. The extra push, I'm trying to play the game as much as humanly possible here in the next 2 months because this is where a majority of the money is going to be placed throughout this whole game. We've got Season 2 playoffs, which we still have to qualify for, and I think end of July, and then we have Champs, which is I think like 2 weeks after that. So we've got $175,000 if we can potentially win those 2 events. But today's blog, whatever you want to call it, the post vlog for MLG Anaheim is going to be talking strictly about what I think we did wrong. We're not going to talk too much about our pool play matches because we really didn't have too much comp in our pool play matches. We're just going to talk about the matches that we lost. Okay, so like I said, let's first start with the event. MLG Anaheim was awesome. It sucks so bad that we didn't make it further in the tournament for the sheer fact that there were a lot of people at that event, and if we would have made it to the finals and the green wall would have had an opportunity to show its full strength in the finals or something, it would have been electric in that building. Absolutely insane. A lot of cool people that I met over the weekend. I just wish we could have went further in the tournament for them, dude, because taking an early exit like that, we didn't even get to play on main stage on Sunday, which sort of sucks. You know, I feel like even if we played on main stage once on Sunday, the place would have been absolutely incredible. The atmosphere would have been insane. The event was really awesome. It was just like any other MLG event. It was really nice for me personally because it was only a 20-minute drive away from my house. So that was actually really, really nice. I ended up leaving on like Sunday night after the bar closed down, and I said bye to all my friends and stuff. So that was very nice. That's a luxury that I very, very rarely have. That's actually the first time that I've ever been able to do that. But all in all, great event. No problems, you know, no like issues with technology or anything. It was a good event. All right, next let's move into pool play. Like I said, not really going to touch too much on these matches, just pretty much who we played. Because we went 12-0 map count. None of the maps were really close besides one map, which was against Fnatic. The second SND, it went 6-5, but we ended up clutching it out. So first match, I believe we played against... That's right, Mind Freak. So we played Mind Freak first match, 3-0'd them. Second match, we played Fnatic, 3-0'd them. Third match, played E United, 3-0'd them. And that was our Friday. Friday was like a piece of cake. We basically just walked through it, which could have been a bad thing for us because we were going hard, don't get me wrong, but you know, the intensity wasn't nearly the same as like winners round 1 or any of the losers bracket matches because we were like, all right, we're just pummeling these guys. Like, this isn't even like a match, dude. We're literally just going through the motions and being able to beat these teams. So next, moving on to Saturday, we played against, I think, Team Fury, an AM team that came out. Remy was a notable player on that team, if you guys remember Remy. 3-0'd them as well. So next, moving on against LG. This is where I'm going to start going more in-depth on the matches. So, honestly, I'm going to say it right now. Our biggest problem throughout the whole weekend, there were like 2 or 3 specific problems. Not knowing where to look off of the initial rotations, and not even not knowing where to look, just not knowing where to put our stack. You know, every hill has a place where they're going to hit because that's the place that they're trying to break the spawn from. So, for instance, on Retaliation, you have the Market Stairs and then Market. You know, teams most of the time will flood Market Stairs, try and get a couple kills there, which forces you to spawn out Far Street. So I think that was one of our biggest problems, was not knowing what to stack and, like, just not clutching up off rotation. I mean, we were rotating. We could have been rotating a bit earlier on some of the hills, but clutching up on those first, like, 2 kills on rotation was one of our biggest issues throughout the whole event. And I'm going to talk about it now. The both series that we lost both hard points. And in both of those series, we played every single hard point. We played Scorch, Throwback, Breakout, and Retail. We played every hard point in both series, lost all 4 of them. So that's just so unlike us. Usually hard points are our strongest game mode, and we can usually steal at least 1, like bare minimum, usually win 2 if it goes that far. But we just got destroyed in it this weekend. So, like I said, I pretty much explained our match against LG and D6. Both matches that we lost, we played, what was the first map? Throwback. We lost by 13 points against LG. That was tough. That was a tough map, dude. I mean, we were all playing pretty solid. And they just couldn't close it out in the end. Lost by 13 points. Next, moving on into, I think it was Retail S&D. pretty much cleaned them up on that map. Not too many issues. Frost Uplink. After we won Frost Uplink, I thought we had LG because I was like, that's one of their best links, and they were very confident going into that match. Like backstage, just talking to them, they were super confident going into that specific map, and then we beat them on it to go up 2-1 in the series. So I was like, okay, we got them where we want them. You know, should be able to close out this series. Unfortunately, Retail, we had a really good break on Retail hardpoint. We went up like 90-20, and then like the momentum of the game just completely shifted in their favor, and they ended up beating us like 200-60 in the back half of the game. And like I said, it was rotations. Not getting the kills off rotation, allowing them to set up, and when you let a good team set up, it's really hard to break. And we just weren't allowing ourselves to set up pretty much. And even when we did, we still like lost it pretty quick. But moving on into last map, I made some bad plays. I think like I costed us on 2 rounds. I think pretty much everyone on our team can say like, yeah, I probably costed us on a round. But I know I made two specific mistakes, which costed us 2 of the rounds. I mean, I tried to make a good play, and it just ended up coming back, biting us in the ass, so it is what it is. But Breakout, it's such a toss-up, dude. It's like, we're good at S&D, but Breakout still for us is just such a toss-up. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just a 50-50 map. We like haven't had too much time on it. Teams really haven't played it that much, so it's, I don't know. Just got outplayed on it, so lost to LG, winners won. And I was like, if we win this match, we're going to win the tournament, and we lost that match 3-2. So moving on into Sunday, we ended up playing against Rise, first match. 3-0'd them, not even going to talk about it too much. Pretty much cooked them. Wasn't really a close match at all. So I was really confident, you know, after that, I was super confident going into our next match. Against E6 was where we ended up losing the tournament. We lost first map, Breakout, hardpoint. Proto was using an ERAD, and it was like unorthodox, and I tried to pull one out later in the game, but it was just too late at that point. We started to come back a little bit, but I think if I had an ERAD out the whole game, it could have been a different story. Next map was Crusher. Your boy dropped 16 for the win. I was pretty hyped. We won a 6-4 on that map. Next map, Throwback. I'm just going to throw this in here now because we're getting near the end of the video, but we went 7-0 in Uplink, sorry. And whenever people say we don't practice and we don't put time into, you know, the game types that we struggle on, it just pisses me off because we put a lot of time into hardpoint, obviously, but we completely like 180'd our Uplink. Like, it was one of our worst. It probably was our worst game type at the last couple events, and at this event, it was our absolute best by far. We went 7-0 map count. The only close match we had in Uplink was against LG. Everyone else we literally handled. So we fixed our link, but now we got to fix our hardpoint. Next, moving on to the Scorch hardpoint. I don't even know what happened. I want to say we should have won that map. I think everyone on our team thinks that we should have won that map. It was like 220-200 going into last hill. Got the first 2 kills off rotation going into the money hill, and then 2 of them clutched up. I mean, there's not really much you can do about that. It's like we literally got the 2 first initial kills, and then their 2 players just went big. They got a good spawn on us and ended up breaking and holding and winning the game. So that sucked. And then last map was Throwback, and we won first map and then lost like the next 5. Their strat just was like so weird, but it just kept working because they were shooting really well. So lost Throwback. That was like a map of trading. We didn't really get the trades when we needed to, but I mean, all in all, we can put our blame on hardpoint. We just didn't play well in hardpoint this weekend, and that's weird. I mean, if we don't play well in hardpoint, our team is like, I think we're very good at S&D, and I think we're very good at Uplink, but it's very, very hard to win a tournament if you're just not winning your hardpoints, or at least 1 out of 2 of your hardpoints in every series. So it is what it is. Moving forward, we have a lot of money on the line coming up in these next events. Gonna try and fix everything. Like I said, I've played 2 series of Money 8s today. I'm actually about to play a 3rd right after I'm done recording this video. So trying to put some extra time in, try and, you know, smooth out the mistakes and get better as an individual, but whenever the team starts practicing it again, we'll work on our teamwork. So thanks for watching the video, guys. Thank you for supporting us. Win or lose, really appreciate it. We'll see you guys on the next one. And as always, this is where I'm Scump.